So I was intrigued by comments on the previous episode saying that originally, apparently, the original Titanic had 4 funnels, even though one of them was a fake, because it was all done to try and impress their rivals who had a 4-funnel ship. So the Titanic got a fake 4th thing, which I never knew about. Maybe he was lying, I don't know. I didn't actually bother checking up, but I believe him. Anyway, let's get on with the second half of our build. Well, I presume it's the second half, unless, I mean, it might get out of hand, but we'll see, because I've done half a ship so far, but I haven't actually quite finished it yet, because there are things like funnels and stuff to actually do, which will take a bit of time. We'll also need to, we'll need to do a lot of stuff. We need to finish off this bit to make it a proper break. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I'm going to probably, well, first of all, I will actually have to put this out a little further, so it's probably like the crack will, well, I think I'm trying to make this part of it, so I won't go all the way up to it. We'll go like up to about maybe there, and then maybe expand this, like the shadow iceberg of doom. I also want to make the whole thing look a bit kind of shadier than it is. Why won't this open? There we go. And like all broken down. It's like some of it will have lava, and some of it will have lava drips, and maybe we'll have things growing in it because it's all supposed to be like beaten up. Someone actually suggested I think I use the other kind of panel, rusty panel, but I kind of like, I must admit, I like the clean lines and the ability to colour this properly, so I'm going to stick with this. Also, I think it's suggested using tungsten doors. So let's have a go. Let's try tungsten doors. And by the way, we're playing Starbound. This is episode 2 of our Seven Wonders Titanic build. I probably should have mentioned that at the very start. So let's spell tungsten correctly for a start. Let's have a look at the tungsten doors. Oh yeah, I see. Let's get 10 on the go. And let's now find that in my inventory. Yeah, this is looking a lot. This is going to be a bit more interesting, I think. I'll put that where the tables were. And let's get rid of you. You and you. There's no way actually to get down between floors, is there? I'm guessing that's where that's what would be there if you could actually see into the ship there, which you can't. So no. So were they open? Yeah, they do look a lot more ship-like, don't they? Yes, good call. Whoever suggested that. I'll have to do the same here. Replace them, and all that, and all is good. Oh, hang on. That needs to be opened. Right, so I need to expand this, don't I? Let's see if I've still got all this nonsense in my inventory. Shadow Rock. Down at Shadow Rock. Da, 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 da. Have we got any torches? Yes, we have. I'm going to temporarily put some... Oh. That made literally no difference, because it's Shadow Rock, I guess. But... I don't know. So this is kind of... I want this to go... Well, this bit can embiggen somewhat. I mean, this is just for a little bit of 3D-ish. And we don't really need it for anything particularly. But yeah, I mean, as I said in the previous one, this should really be like 90% underwater. But hey, we've all got lives to lead. So this is going to be, yeah, maybe a little bit of extra sort of pointiness there. Well, a bit kind of like a, not exactly a Sauron tower, but really kind of craggy, broken, nasty. This side doesn't really need to be done that much because there's going to be the other half of the crash ship's going to be kind of like down there-ish, I think. It's going to be pretty much like this, only 90 degrees on, I guess. You can piss off. Piss off, you flying flipper. Try not to swear too much there. But hey, what the hell. Right. I think we're nearly there. Maybe just get ever so slightly closer down. But not actually in. I don't want to burn me tootsies. I think that'll do. So, we do need to expand that to about there, I guess. That goes to there. And then things get a bit Brock. Sort of. Right. I don't know how much I need it to actually go right up to it. But I do want to kind of like make full use of this. Hang on, let's get rid of that. Make it full use of the fact that it's got diagonals on, so I can actually make it kind of pointy, like it's been broken and ripped and stuff like that. And we will need to take out the background. Oh, didn't quite do that correctly. The background there, so we've still got the graphical effects in the background. There we go. So I guess I don't know what we're going to do about porthole in this one. I mean, we're probably not going to do a bed. Well, here's what we'll do. We won't have that, but what we'll do is kind of like have... like this. We're not going to get the exact background correct, but because we're yeah, whatever. But oh, that's literally just jumping into lava. Well done, me. And so this is going to be a problem because maybe it's not going to be a problem. Maybe we just have it under lava. I mean, that's probably a bad idea, but well, let's have it a bit more like that. Bit down like this. And like that. I mean, we could have it extending a little bit in front of the rock. I mean, there's no reason why that can't happen. So what we'll do is we'll just nip down here. Go across like that. That'll be as far as it goes. And of course the background will be more rock like that. But I kind of like want it to not overwhelm us with lava too much. But there's no reason we'll actually ever have to come back in here. Let's get some lava drops. It's going to take the entire bloody episode doing all this nonsense. Let's try and look for these lava drops. We used this in a previous build, or something very similar anyway. Or maybe there isn't actually a lava drop. View, hang on, show all items. Gumdrops, water drop source and acid drop source. Oh, right, okay, there isn't actually a lava one then. Oh, blood drop? That's not correct, but it's lava coloured-ish. Oh. That kind of works. Is it going to do it again? I don't know. Is it only like a 2-time thing then? Oh. Well, that was a bit underwhelming, I think. Oh no, let's carry on. There is some more. There is some more happening. But of course, we'd actually need the lava dripping from there anyway, do we? Technically. Let's get rid of it. No, I have to rethink that. So anyway, I think I'll try and take this down. See what actually happens. See if I'm actually happy with what happens when we do this. So it's going to basically fill that up, isn't it? I mean, we could sort of like No, that's terrible. Well, it's got to have some kind of front of the ship sort of thing. I don't mind it showing itself a little bit. Because there is supposed to be some front here, isn't there? I don't know. Let's try and make it a bit more broken looking. I'm not convinced by this so far, this bit. In fact, there's no real point, is there? Because the lava's found its level now. Let's get rid of it. Sick of it. Frankly. Right. So I don't mind that. That's fine. It's all underwater. I'm not quite sure if I want the background to be the same colour in the... I think I kind of wouldn't mind it being grey in the background down there. But let me do this off camera because there's a lot we need to do, so I don't want to fill it up with too much of this sort of stuff. But oh, okay, no, that's not right. But yeah. So this is just going to be a similar... I should make it white. Yes, let's do this. I haven't actually made this all tatty yet, but in fact, let's start that. Over the top, I do kind of want it to be all buggered and all that. Let's make it so it's not quite. I'm not gonna get it all the way over to there. Let's just quickly whip this through. There, broken, knackered. I think you'll agree. And we can also quickly change the colour to blue here. And that stays yellow. I really should put some more stuff in here, but I could put a bed in there, I guess. It feels like it's a bit stupid having a light, because I feel like the light should not be working. Can I actually switch them off? Don't think you can. Anyway, keep on getting to bed if I do that. That's actually not quite aligned correctly, is it? For some reason that's annoying. so I have to do something about it. There. Actually, some of them aren't the right way around. That one over there isn't the right way around, but I just don't care that much. So the saloon goes to about there. And so this is going to be like the top deck, I guess. I'll probably make it go to about there. And then it can have a little bit of brokenness about it there. So this is going to be, I think it's going to be a bit more windowy up here. I think we're allowed to window up because we're so high up. I mean, we don't need to keep having portholes, do we? So let's... I wonder if we should make this a... No, we'll do this... we'll do this just as it is. I don't think we need to get too fussy. So I think what we'll do is have one level here. I can't see a thing now, hang on. There we go. One level here and one level above it. And we'll make this kind of like the bridge. I mean, there is all sorts of things we could do with this, but I'm starting to wonder if the ratios aren't really working. It's going to be a bit too tall if I keep on building and building. So maybe... I think we'll have a kind of like a fairly small bridge. We'll just do it like this. And then we'll have like two parping cylinder things up the top. That's no good. I'm not sure what we're going to do about windows, though. But yeah, we'll probably have a ladder of... I don't know, maybe... Again, maybe we just shouldn't really worry about it. I mean, this could be glass here. Have I got any glass? I do, actually. Glass. Bit peculiar having glass, but... I mean, do I have glass in the background, just like regular glass without any kind of ornamentation? We'll see. We'll see how that looks. What we'll do is we'll try it like this. Actually, yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm happy enough. Then we can do this across here. So this is the bridge, essentially. So we will need to pack it out with bridge gear. Not quite sure what they had back in 1912 or what the hell it was. Was it 1920 or 50? It was about 50 years ago to today. Right, let's put that in. Oh, that neatly works, doesn't it? That's quite nice. So I'll just quickly see if we can whip some bridge equipment in. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do. I think we'll have to have a wheel of some description. A wooden ship wheel. A wheelbarrow? No. But we'll put the ship wheel in. That's not really much of anything with. I did make a load of wrecked stuff, which I then put in the basement. Stuff that you can barely even see. So I'm not sure how much point that was. But I don't really have any more of that sort of stuff. And I don't really think there's that huge amount we can... I've taken out the wrecked boiler, I think. I don't really want those sorts of lights. I don't really want to... I honestly don't know what to put up here. In the bridge... Well, let's see. Some kind of console, I guess. It doesn't have to be like exactly... It doesn't have to be a 19th or 20th century type thing anyway, does it? Because this is the future. Ancient console, ironically. So maybe just any old bunch of consoles. A tar console. A wooden console I saw as well. A small wooden one. Lots of tempting buttons and all that. Oh! Dicks. Yeah, that scared me. Yeah. Well... Fine. Let's just put a bunch of these in. That was so loud, again. It's the loudest thing ever. That was quite cool. I know it's completely athematic, technically, but... Oh, I'll allow it. That's the same thing as before. I think I clicked too fast. Oh, no, it just disappeared into random. This is what a ship looks like on the inside. Look, it's got levers and everything. There, that's a bridge. Actually, I don't really need that one. I think what I'll do is, actually, because this is the bridge, I'll give them a nice little sort of table so they can have a nice little relaxation. Maybe I'll have a sofa. Oh, in fact, hang on. No, let's not bother. I don't want a sofa up there. What I'll do, I think, is actually just have it kind of like there. Just to give an impression that it's all ripped there, I think. This is actually the wrong sort of floor, isn't it? It should actually be that stuff. But I'm going to allow it. I'm going to allow it. So this is going to have a bit bigger windows. Oh dear, that's a little out of hand. Yeah, I'm going to have to just be a bit more selective, aren't I? Oh, hello. So this is going to be... Actually, this is like the pleasure bit. I know there's a saloon down there and everything, but this is going to be a bit more kind of... I don't know, really. It's just going to... Where people hang out, I guess, and watch the world go by. The lava world. So I'll put in loads of like tables and chairs and stuff, and maybe the odd sofa, as I was talking about. I think I may have gone a bit rogue there. There we go. Oops, that wasn't necessary. So glass, but it's all broken in that bit. In fact, there can be like breakages and stuff here, I think. Yeah, like that. I need to really get the whole decay sort of part of it sorted. Just so we don't end up with it looking too pristine. Yeah, that's quite nice. Actually, lines up quite nicely. And so now we just need to get some more furniture. Okay, let's go for sofa. What's it in this game? Sofa, Chesterfield. No. Couch? Oh, couches. There we go. I like the idea of a gothic couch or two. Or maybe a wooden couch. I don't really want to do that. Oh, it's one of those. Okay, yeah, they look good. I like them. Oh, that seems to have crept into my inventory. Yeah, let's try the wooden couch. So let's see. Wooden couch. 2 more of them. Oh, those bloody things again. Bloody bunk beds. We've already got a piano in the build. We don't want another one. Oh, the spittoon. I forgot about the spittoon. Let's put that there. Oh, we've already got a spittoon in someone's room, mysteriously. Right, so we do need a couple of more tables and things like that. But I really want to get on with the funnel now. Table. An unstable barrel. Standard issue table. No, we need something a bit more exotic. Oh, broken table. Of course, this is from Scorch Biome, isn't it? Or what a Scotch, whatever it is. Large primitive table. I don't really want it to be primitive. Biggest reputable weapon. I don't really... Actually, what is that then? Huh. Yeah, we don't want that. It'd be silly. Oh, piss off, meteors. Executive table. Let's try a couple of executive... Oh, a doom table. Island table. Yeah. I don't really particularly want Rex stuff, but... Actually, the wave table might be interesting. Let's go for that. Yeah, that's quite cool. I'll have them. I like the colour. I think we've probably got some chairs in the inventory already. Somewhere. Really trying to ignore the meteors. We'll have another table there as well, actually. That can go in the bin. Well, I'm actually not going to bother too much about this, because I say I want to get on with other stuff as well. I also do need to have a Leonardo DiCaprio, although rendered here by an ape, for some reason. There we go. We probably also need, what's up on deck, is... This is exactly what we did on... deck lounge chair, there it is. This is exactly what we did on that other build, that I think it turned out to be a Fluffalo ship of some description. Ideally we need some fencing around this, but I think that might be a bit too faffy in this build. But I don't mind, as I said in the previous build, I don't mind having a few asteroids here and there. Just because I feel like, well, why not? Because it is supposed to be like a wreck and stuff like that. So we do need something light and airy for this. I think this could be yellow. Even the glass can be yellow because I can't be bothered to do anything otherwise. Now, the actual top of the ship does actually need to be white. To actually go with what I imagine is the Titanic. In fact, what was the Titanic? And we need to actually probably change to... There we go. So let's whiten up the top. kind of like... We don't want a huge amount, we just want... Was that supposed to be like that? I'm not 100% sure about that. Oh well. So this is all going to be white. I guess. And in fact, all... Oh, I wish I'd done it yellow now. In fact, I'm going to do it white. All of it. I feel like the top bit has to be all white. All white on the night. And also this bit. Although, now let's make this grey. This is important colour choice. Actually, there's only black, isn't there? Right. There we go. And I don't care about the glass. It's gonna be this colour, whether it likes it or not. There, gives it a nice little yeah, I like that. That works. Works for me. Now this needs to be white. So I haven't really gone really kind of full in on the decay sort of concept, really, have I? I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that, whether I should try and make it all decayed or not. That gives it a nice, top of it is white, so I think. It's just that the colouring in this bloody planet just makes everything so hard to actually... Also, look at this. This is all... Oh, God. Look at that. It's gone rogue. Hang on. We need to colour this black, don't we? I really can't see the bloody colours of this anymore. Yeah, this all needs to be. I just forgot to do this, didn't I? Oh! Oh well. Never mind. And that can change that. There we go. That's all. Made that all nice and even now. So there's red at the bottom, white at the top, and then we need to do the funnels. There should be all sorts of more stuff, really. That's actually a bit in the way, isn't it? I might actually have to get rid of that after all. Also, I coloured in the meteor at one point. Right, so we need funnels. So I think I'm going to make them a kind of like a jaunty yellow colour with a white tip. I'm not quite sure what I should make this out of. Let's have a look. This is going to have to be a fairly... In fact, let's see what we've got. I want it to be as generic a colour as possible. Possibly that stuff that... Is it titanium? No, not titanium. Stuff that goes together like without lines on it. So I've decided on, weirdly, ornate wall. Simply because it's got an outside. Basically, that's it. And also it's got well, it looks okay. I've just been looking at the ship itself, a picture of the Titanic, and it does occur to me that there's a wide open deck like that, but a really, really long one on one end. I think this shouldn't be it. I think this should be the one with the pipes on it, and the other one shouldn't. I'll probably only be able to get 3 on, because otherwise I think it's going to start to look a bit peculiar. But if we go up to, oh, that's probably a bit too high. But we'll have 3 like this. And this, don't worry, I'll even it out a bit. I'm going to paint this yellow up to a point and then have it something on top. I wonder if we should actually change the material for the top bit. Something like that. Like that. Actually gives it kind of like a darkness in the middle anyway, which is kind of good because it gives it a weird sort of... Yeah, might work. I don't really want to just change the paint. It's going to have to be a different material at the top. Maybe mirror block. Light metal? No. I think I might have actually dumped this in the bin. God damn it. Like mirror. Mirror block. Plenty of them. God damn it. I saw that one coming, so not too scared. It's right on top of the bloody funnel. That's fine. That's just less work I have to do because I don't actually have to do that top bit. Like that, like that. And like that. Now we need to do a bit of colouring. So this is going to be white. No, it's not actually. This is going to be black on top. That makes almost no difference to the colour. God damn it. And then yellow on the actual funnels themselves. Again, you're not going to be able to see much of this. There is some materials which actually do take to colour a lot better. This is not one of them. Also, it's really dark. It barely looks like I've coloured them at all, does it? So this is not the best material, but I'm not going to worry too much, because it's going to add just a little bit of subtlety. I mean, the colours aren't supposed to be that necessarily a thing. I could do more with this. But let's move on. Because I think really not really supposed to look up there too much anyway. That's not really supposed to be a major part of the build. I wouldn't mind putting a few bits of old tut around here. Some chains maybe. Just, although I really want piles of chains. Really, this is the sort of thing where furniture would be good. What I might do actually is there's a kind of, make that kind of like a ladder. Because if you actually look at the real thing, there is kind of, if you actually look closely, there is kind of like ugly weird bits, like a ladder or something, which from a distance makes it look really kind of impressive, but the realities of reality, when you're actually doing things in the real world, means that there are kind of ugly bits like that. Yeah, it gives it a bit of an industrial sort of feel to it. I won't bother with that sort of thing. I think what I need to do now is make a start on this over here. I think, because this is the bit that's in the lava, as am I. Hello. I'm not going to make it like this size. It's going to be smaller. Like most of it's going to be broken and disappeared into the distance. Whatever. Nope. That was a really big explosion as it hits the ground. So this stuff, I can't do vertically. So this is going to require... I'm going to have to use a different sort of block for that, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. It might have to be ship support, because that's along similar lines. No, in fact, I've already used it there, haven't I? So that's okay. But I'm going to use that instead. In fact, it's already been in bloody inventory. So there's going to be the bottom of the ship, I guess, is kind of like going to be... Well, it has to be really close, doesn't it? So it's basically this part of the ship will have ripped off and like fallen down in an arc like that. I'm going to start it there. So this is going to be really, really annoying. I'm not quite sure. I think what I'll do is I'll take all the lava out and then it'll be hot. It'll be empty. If you see what I mean. So let's. What we'll do first. Oh god damn it! This is going to be a piss in the neck. Well, this is all the background is going to be like this, isn't it? So I can put this sort of stuff in. So I think I'm going to go do it like this. So I kind of like wanted it to be sort of connected to the other wreck, so we can actually have this bit hovering, because we don't want it. Obviously, there's nothing for it to be sat on at the bottom of the ocean. Although, to be honest, you're never going to see down there anyway, so that's not going to be a huge problem. Not sure what that's doing there. God damn it. It had a bit of a lag on that, so I did more than I wanted to. So, put that there. Oh god, it's some... Oh dear. Whatever. Anyway, so this is going to be... Right, let's have a look. That's technically have to be the bottom of the ship, so theoretically this is actually the engine room. It's a bit too high up. Well, in which case, what I really want to do is turn this here into this instead. Like that. So, I think the idea of this is that the actual engine room has been ripped off completely. So there'll probably be a bit of this like this, but it's because... Look at this. That's a horrible straight edge. I didn't want that. So I kind of like want this to be all completely broken. And not good for anything. So that's not ideal, but whatever. Let's get out there before the numbers get so big. It's just out of hand. So I don't know. I don't know about that. But so that over here is going to be basically the equivalent to this over here. So now we know that we probably need to put in that there. Another one there. Another one there. So that's going to be that level, and that level. That needs to be taller, doesn't it? Oh yes, that's right. I actually put down a bloody... There's actually an invisible thing there now. God damn it, I forgot I did that. So that's going to be kind of there like that. And we do need that, so it will have to be... This will have to extend a bit further out again as well. So let's just put in more walkway to about there. So these aren't very tall, these. That's the sort of the pleasure deck. That's using the wrong material again. Oh no, it isn't actually. I'm actually using... Piss. There isn't actually a step there. So the pleasure deck goes to about... Maybe the funnel. Yeah, we'll have a funnel. We'll have a funnel here. I think that'll look quite cool. If we can actually see the funnel, kind of there-ish. I have to remember what I actually use for this. So that'll go up to about there. It's gone rogue. And up there like that. I'm sure this will look good once it's done. But at the moment it does look a bit strange. I think that sort of needs to be like that. I don't think it needs... I think that needs to be sort of like joining on just like that. And then this... Oh, the trouble is then, this doesn't quite make sense because that... That's supposed to connect up to that. I think we're getting too high. I think that's the problem. I don't think we need... I think this needs to be bound down a little bit. But a bit further would be more sensible. It just feels like this is too... There. I don't know, I'm just going to really overthink this. I think I'm going to do that. I won't be able to do doors. I won't be able to do any of the furniture, but it doesn't really matter because the furniture will have probably like buggered off. What we can do is the portholes, because obviously they work in either orientation. So we'll assume that there's another cabin there. So let's put that there and that there. What happens over there? Oh, it's pretty much the same. Okay. That goes there instead. And then just because we need to make the details precise, we can put in the glass. The glass has now disappeared from my hotbar. So let's put that. We don't need that anytime soon, so... So the beds and the lights and everything like that will have disappeared, obviously. Obviously. I say obviously, but whatever. Oh! Oh, I forgot that was not there. So there's not really much else we can do with each individual thing, other than putting kind of the actual walls. In fact, I do need that stuff, don't I? The metal railing. Don't need the shadow block for now, because we will be putting in... It's going to be so hard to see. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do here, because I wanted to make this so that the lava isn't actually in the ship. I think, even though it doesn't make a huge amount of sense, I'm going to have to put this in. Like that. In fact, what I'll do is I'll make it so that the actual shadow rock isn't behind this bit. I think that was the problem. Put that in there. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. Can we get down there? There we go. So all this... Well, some of it. I think maybe some of it can be lava. But I don't want, for instance, I want there to be a certain amount of stuff where you can actually go inside it. Just so you can have a bit of a look around and see what I've done in my build. So... that goes across there like that. And then maybe we can go as far as there and then break. So we will need that to extend down a bit. Like that. Like, I'm not even paying attention to those buggers anymore. That can go... In fact, all this can go, can't it? Oh, no! Right, sod that. Only one bigger never falls, which is probably a blessing, actually, isn't it? Like that. We do actually need to... Oh god, we do need to turn this into... This is where a doorway is supposed to be, technically. So... I really need to rearrange my hotbar. So that needs to be background, although you can't even see the bloody background. I have to get out of here. In fact, it stopped. The numbers even stopped showing there. It got so high. Yeah. I mean, this is getting to the level of such pedantic detail now. So sort of stuff that you just never see or bother actually looking at, but it feels like it should be in anyway. Right, so I need to carry on going down a bit, making it so. And can I actually take some of this stuff out already? And let's get my normal matter manipulator. I mean, will the level stay down? I think it will, won't it? Or will it? Apparently not. Apparently it's back, baby. So I don't know how this works, really. This is the... I've put in the bottom bit, which is just part of the ship, but I think I should make it a bit bigger. Just so we've actually got the outside of the ship here as well as on the other side of the build. I actually want to make it a bit bigger. Also have to colour it in the correct colours. But it does mean that I can now, hopefully, turn into a ball. Now get rid of all this. Really no longer need all this. So we actually will reveal some of our handiwork that I actually did think was going to be behind lava. I think there's actually something there. Although that's okay, I'll allow that bit of lava. That can stay. In fact, I might actually put a drain in out of sheer laziness. Or two. So what I thought we could do is we made some Rex tables earlier. So we can just bung these at the bottom. We can put a bunch of wrecked old furniture here. No, that really needs to be sorted out, doesn't it? Oh, that's not the exact right thing. Is that just going to be stuck there? I think it is. So it's like a bunch of furniture has fallen to the ground. So maybe a bit more wrecked stuff. That could be any item. I mean, we could have a try of it. I mean, this might not really work very well. I mean, there's no chairs in the original thing, but let's try and get a few more. Well, one more. This is actually broken stuff, isn't it? Oh, wrecked hanging wires. Could do with some of them. I could go into the boiler room. Now this needs to go. Oh shit! It's not quite what I meant. And so this is... Well, theoretically we're supposed to be hiding the engine room here, aren't we? So I probably do need to make this a little bit bigger. I'll sort out the colouring later. Now we can actually put in the final funnel. Which I think was like this. Something like that big. I think it can all have survived. Although maybe there's a nasty bit at the top. Which is... So this is the mirror bit. So, yeah, it's all buggered. So this has got to be yellow. And that's supposed to be grey, isn't it? Or black. Also, in theory, there's also supposed to be... Did I put the chain on the left? I did, didn't I? Oh. That's vertical. More junk! Ah. Junk. Just junk. There. That'll do. That's not very impressive, that. What I need to do, I think what I need to actually do is take a bit of a dip. We need to... This colour needs to... I mean, that's just a weird straight bit. Like that, I don't know. Doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. So, like that. And then so on. Let's also put in some background, so it's just kind of, you know... In fact, the whole thing... I don't know, though. I don't think it really needs it. But I think there will do. Okay, there's not much else really to do that I really want to do. Because what we've got here is... oh, God. Meteors everywhere. What we've got here is clearly there's a bit of shit. I'm not going to... I was originally going to think do like two perfect halves, but that kind of doesn't make a huge amount of sense in the context of the thing. So... This is still a bit... This doesn't make a huge amount of sense. That does bother me. I think I'll just maybe clean it up a little, sort of. Just kind of here-ish. Just so it doesn't look quite as messy. But... It's a bit too small, this bit. I feel like it should be a bit bigger, so to match the other side. So let's... God, look at the screen. Some serious orangery. So I'm going to make it a bit bigger here. Let's actually make it so that we're centred. I'm going to make this a bit bigger. Because I think it needs to be a bit chunkier. This hasn't really added much at all to the situation, but never mind. At least I've actually got the holes. Oh, actually, we need one more hole. I will do that from the top side, I think. I'm very nearly done, I think, with this. I'm not so keen on that. I feel like it should have been an iceberg, but that would make absolutely no sense in the context of the lava planet. God, I have to do another repair job there as well. And... So hard to see the colours. White, there we go. There. There's a bit missing there and all, but I don't mind it. I don't mind when things look a bit broken, because it's supposed to be broken, isn't it? Right. Nice zoom level, this. A bit harder to see what's going on. So, really just need to finish off by making the place look a bit piss. We have to start doing vines and things. I guess. I don't know though. I feel like it's the wreck maybe happened quite recently, and it's just been declared a wonder or something like that. I mean, everything. The trouble with using kind of like proper furniture is it is actually proper furniture. I can't really replace everything with horrible broken stuff. But I mean, the beds do look like they're a bit kind of buggered. The trouble is, these are the only really good bunk beds in the game. So I'm kind of happy enough. In fact, what we'll do is we'll just make the bottom level here a bit kind of crummy. So we'll take the lights out for a start. We'll make it so this is a bit kind of broken. We'll make it so this has been penetrated from the back, so to speak. So there are cracks in this. We don't want it all kind of like too nice. We'll make that door have gone. For whatever reason. Actually, that never had any background, which is not ideal. There's supposed to be something there, but... Actually, let's do that. Let's put it in the background, like that. But, I mean, there will be holes. There will be breakages. It's all a bit cracked and disturbed. The trouble with putting... As I said, I was thinking about putting in kind of vines and things, but really, why would there be vines on this planet? I think maybe the better solution would, in fact, not to go for the plant option, but to make it a bit more volcanic. And I'm not sure if I've probably got loads of this in my inventory somewhere. But, oh, trash bag. Let's have loads of trash bags. For no reason. And then we can just fill it up with... oh, we haven't actually got space in the inventory. We don't need lava, do we? Got plenty of that. And we can put... oh god, that's going on top of the bed. That's not ideal. Well, okay, there's no bed there anymore. Ideally, we'd have another wrecked table. Wrecked table. Maybe some other stuff as well. Maybe we'll have them. I don't know. Wrecked table. It's not actually a proper wrecked table. It's a broken table, isn't it? That's what we need. Keep forgetting. Oh, broken anchor. I think I saw that last time, didn't I? Broken cash register. Not quite sure where we need that. Maybe. It's a bit large, that, though, isn't it? Oh, broken tank. And now I'm finding all the good stuff. Oh, that's actually a tank, not a... whatever. Broken arc teleporter. Ooh. Ship door as well. I haven't got any of these tables. Broken table. God damn it. What the hell are these broken bloody table things then? Ah, there is a broken round table. Really don't need 10 of these. Or whatever it is I've got. Oh, it's so full. An anchor. Wasn't quite what I meant, but... oh god, asteroids again. Broken tables, broken tables, broken tables. There. So there's one there. Broken one there. That one's buggered. We don't need that anymore. Oops. And I'm also going to put in a line of rippedness there, I think. That can go as well. Yeah, that's better. We should get rid of that. That is looking a bit stupid. Let's go over here. A bit more we need to do. We need to get rid of this. We also need a teleporter. I don't think we ever actually made one. So, I guess we just put it up here. We'll have a gangplank of some description. I was going to do a mast. Oh god, this is no good. This is going rogue. Hang on. Oh. Slight problem there. Oh, he did actually get into the passenger seat. I just saw loads of stuff fly past. Bit of a dip in the lava. How bracing. God, my ship's absolutely knackered. So I wasn't really going to do a mast here, but in actual fact it should be on the other side of the ship, the side that's broken, so I guess we simply don't actually have to bother doing anything then, do we? So this is going to be like a little gang. Well, whatever. It's like a. In fact, we just do it like this. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, I could make this a little bit better, but frankly, I'm sick of it all now. Anyway, I think I've come to the end of what I want to do. I'm not even sure what I need to put down here now. This shouldn't be Shadow Rock, but as I say, whatever. Kill you. Oh, he's tough. And put in a random teleporter. Which can be Dreadwing Figure. Okay, whatever. Oh, this is going to get pelted with asteroids, isn't it? Get rid of it. This is going to... Okay, the teleporter is going to have to go inside the ship then. Because putting teleporters on a prick planet like this anyway is a little rough. But where can we put this? I don't know how big it's going to have to be. How much room we need. Will it fit in there? I don't think it will fit in there. I think it's going to have to be in the saloon. I don't really want to put it higher up because it might get interrupted. Oh, no, we've got block protection on, haven't we? So that should be okay. We're not going to be able to fit it into any of this. This is the only place I can actually fit it. I can't go over to the bar. Here's what we'll do. We'll extend the ship a bit more, like to there. Maybe a bit more underneath as well. And there. We'll do it like that. And we'll put the teleporter in there. Hopefully that won't get bombarded with anything. So, this is going to be build number 6, Titanic. And we've done it. That'll do. Cool. Okay, so we've got one more wonder to go. And now then we've completed the 7 wonders. Blimey, things have flown by. Cool, okay, so thanks for watching. Do subscribe to be notified when new stuff goes live. I'll see you next time.